Hello everybody, thanks for stopping by my channel. My name's Colleen. Today we're going to do a little craft along. Nothing exciting. I just decided to sit down at my desk here and take a really old book cover. I recently bought a few books at the thrift store, and I'm going to bring this ratted old book cover back to life. And I wanted to just sit down and do it with you guys. If anybody's interested to follow along or just to check it out. It'd be fun to maybe just do that together. But before I do that, I wanted to share this cute little gadget I purchased off Amazon recently. It's called a stapleless stapler. I did not know they existed. Happened to be watching a video, a YouTube video by Roxy Creations, and she had one and was using it. And I thought, wow, that's the coolest thing I'd ever seen, especially when you're using vellum, like vellum sheets, and you want to make pockets and stuff. I've often just used a thin bead of glue, and you have to kind of smush it in so it doesn't show, and sometimes it does end up showing through. Two-way tape works too, but also because when I saw her do it herself, so I thought that is really cool, and she said it's really robust, and she's right. This thing's going to last a while. Pretty sure of that. You don't have to use staples. I did one side already. I wanted to show you how it looks. So you can see, obviously it's a staple pattern, but no silver shining through. So I thought, let's do the other side. I'll show you how it's done. It's really simple. You just pop it in wherever you want to. You hold it down. I think I'm just going to go right up the edge here. And then I'll show it to you up close. I think it was under $20. I'm from Canada, so it's going to be cheaper for you guys if you're in the States. I don't know about Europe and all that, but very, very affordable in my opinion. And so here's the pocket. You can see through, but there is the stapleless stapler. Tuck in a little recipe card here, and there you have it. Very, very cute. And it's called it's a heron axe. It comes in all different colors, made in China, but obviously that's Japanese, I believe, writing. It's a kokio. Anyway, yeah, check it out if you're interested. It's very cool. Anyway, I just thought I'd share that quick little tidbit. Okay, so here is the very delicate, very, thrashed and trashed book cover. It's been around for sure. I forget what year this book was when I shared it with you my previous video. I think it's like it might be the 1917 book, I'm not sure, but anyway, I like to salvage the covers and use them for different pieces of ephemera for my journal. So let's do that. I took the inside flap just like this one before I started the video, just to see if my cutter would even cut properly, but it did. So it was probably this wide, and I cut it down, and I intend to back it with some cardstock at the back and ink it up and stuff. It's going to be probably a bookmark, or it's going to be a side page pocket, but that's one piece I got out of the book. I like to salvage the book covers if I can. So let's try to take this piece here. I just think I like the old-fashioned look. I like the black and white photograph, book of the month. Some things I like to keep. John Engstead is the author. So I thought let's try to salvage that piece. So we're going to do that. Get my little cutter out. Yeah, so it's obviously very, very fragile. So you have to be careful. And again, I don't worry about things not being perfect, but so I'm going to just see if this cuts. Oh, nice and smooth. Okay, that's perfect. Take off some of the excess white. Yeah, so this is just a a fun little crafty thing without starting a... I have a couple journals on the go. I've been spending the week making tons and tons of ephemera, using up all my old book pages. So I think I'm going to cut this off just because it's got that little, although I could make it into a tag. Book of the month. I do, no, let's see if I can salvage it, but straighten that line a bit. Mine, focus here. Okay, let's see if I can do this. Oh, and we did it. It's a little bit crooked there, but that's okay. No problem. I can fix that. So that's two. That's the inner flat pieces of the cover. Let's see what we can do with this. See how it's just so torn and tattered? I'm even going to try to keep a piece of the spine. Okay, let's see. I'm going to just chop away and see what I can salvage. Okay, let's try this. Okay, that's good. I like that. Sometimes we take our perfectly cut pieces of paper and we try to make the edges ratty, and here I'm cutting them off, but these would not survive unless I did some Mod Podge or... I have a question, by the way. If anybody can help me, maybe, you know, give me your thoughts in the comment section under my video. But does anybody have a laminator? And if you do, tell me your thoughts about your laminator. I'm really contemplating getting one. I like just to give it some more texture, give certain pages more texture in my journals and whatnot, and I just feel like a laminator really would, it protects obviously your pieces, especially fragile ones. So let me know what you think. Should I buy one? If you have one, which one do you have? What would you recommend? I would appreciate your thoughts on that for anybody, if you have one. Okay, let's see this spine here. Okay, I'm going to try to, this is going to be touchy. I probably should just use my scissors. You know what? I'm going to use my scissors for this outer piece here. I think that the cutter would just end up, actually, you know what? Let's see. Yeah, it's a little bit ripped there, but that's okay. Nothing like authentic wear and tear. I can easily fix that piece. Okay, let's see. Whoa! See, I did that too fast. See, being too careless. Yeah, no, you know what? Nah, not going to save that piece. We tried. No problem. That's all good. All good. But I am going to save this side, hopefully. Just do it carefully. That's good. Perfect. So I think I'd like to save up to there. I'm not sure if we will. Not sure we'll get away with that. We'll try. Oh, it worked. Very cool. All right, let's see. Okay, that cleaned it up. That's good. Little bit ratted here yet, but that's okay, because when I back it onto cardstock, that will help. Okay, so we've cut our pieces. Now, thought it would be nice to back it onto craft paper. I don't even know where this came from. Probably some packaging of some sort, that's okay. That'll work perfectly. So let's see, as far as fitting pieces here. This one looks like it will go down just perfectly. All right, let's do that. Take this glue, which I'm actually liking. I mentioned before in one of my videos that this is my first bottle of this art glitter, because I ran out of my Barely Art glue, and it's not much cheaper now. It used to be much cheaper than this glue, but it isn't. So I thought I would give this one a try, and I do like it. And I mentioned too, the only difference is, which it's good because it grabs quickly, but it also then doesn't give me that freedom to move it around, to place it properly. So I do have to be a bit more careful when I'm placing my pieces down onto the paper. You can't, it glues or it grabs so quickly. So here we go, but this isn't really a big deal. You can, there, perfect. Trying to be careful with these torn edges. Isn't it fun to just, my son-in-law, I was visiting my daughter and my grandson yesterday, and then at one point my son-in-law just pipes up and says, hey, do you want to go thrifting? So yes, hello. So we did. We went thrifting. I went thrifting a couple days ago, and then I went with just him and my grandson Walker. It was fun. Found a few nice treasures. So it was fun to do with him. He's a sweetheart. Okay, now I'm going to cut around this. See, I should maybe leave a little bit of a border. Let's do that. Just a touch. Perfect. Just enough to see it peeking out, especially since it's nice brown. Nice brown craft paper. Nice and sturdy. There we have it. Isn't that nice? Oh, I'm so excited. I think what I'm going to do, should I round the corners? I'm not sure. Because you know what? This might end up being a tag. I might not round the corners yet. I don't want to take away the option. Okay, so let's adhere this piece. So what are you all doing today on this Saturday afternoon? Depending where you live, it could be Sunday morning, it could be Saturday night, or it could be Saturday morning. It is 1:30 p.m. here. I have my dog Otis beside me, laying in his bed. He just loves to be in any room I'm in, and he keeps me company in his quiet, precious way. Okay, let's get this down. The paper itself had a bit of a bend in it. Well, that's okay, because it's going to be glued down onto something at some point. I just want to make sure all the edges are down really well, because you know how, especially with something so old and fragile, because the edges can catch and tear. Okay, let's cut this, leaving the outer edge. I bought these scissors from Michael's, I'm going to say over 4 years ago. And I use them for everything. I also have a pair of these Tim Holtz scissors. They're brand new. They're 3 years old now because I don't like them. Isn't that interesting? I know everybody seems to love them, but when I'm fussy cutting, I prefer the bigger scissor part. It's interesting. So they're sitting in my jar here. Even for little pieces when I'm fussy cutting, I still use this one pair of Remington, or no, Recollections. So if anybody wants a good set of scissors, I would recommend these ones. 4 years and some in, and I have done a lot of cutting. So here we have that piece. It's very, very cute. Okay, let's do these now. So as you can see, this wasn't difficult. I don't exactly know which journal it's going to go in. I have a feeling these pieces I'm saving today here are going to go into a vintage style journal. Like I said, I spent the last few days using up really old book pages, making them into envelopes and envelopes, what else? Oh, pockets, you name it, tags. And I just used a bunch of my stash to embellish each of the pages with. So I got a lot. I think I made 40 in a very short period of time. So I've got lots of fun vintage style ephemera pieces to use up. So I think what we'll do is I think I'll make a vintage journal, and these pieces will be a part of it. So it is a bit crooked there, but that's okay because I like it. I like the handmade look. We don't want it to look too perfect. Now I think this might be too narrow, or does it just fit? Look at that, perfect. It just fits. Okay. Last piece. Sad I couldn't keep the spine piece, but oh well. Some covers are just too far gone. You can use it. I can actually, I'll definitely use it when I'm collaging. My little bin of stash, or my large bin of stash. I know you can all relate to that. Okay, make sure this isn't going to have as much of a border, but that's okay. I have to move it. Oh good, it let me. Okay, a little bit off there. That's okay. That's okay. All right. Pin my glue bottle. All right, let's see what we got here. So we've got the front cover, the back. Like, it's obviously it curls up a bit, but that's okay. It was like that from the beginning, this packaging paper, I guess. And we've got 2 little bookmarks or tags or whatever I end up doing. I'm not sure, maybe. Oh my word, I think we've got a journal in the making right here. I think I'll create a spine. My wheels are turning. Maybe this is going to be the spine. Maybe he's going to be the spine. Of course, I will definitely protect the front covers much better than this. Maybe I will use Mod Podge, strengthen it, and this will be my journal. We'll see. Anyways, I won't make that final decision just yet, but I feel like that's what I'm going to do. And then, this is like a decision I'm making with you guys, my friends, right in the moment. So these are, I think I might have showed you these in my last video, so I'm not going to get too detailed about it, but these are all the This might be too big. Yeah, this one's going to be too big, so it won't fit. So I won't be using that. But we've got all these pieces. Let's see, I'm just unraveling each bundle. Look at these envelopes I just collaged with my scraps laying around. And the colors will go well as far as the vintage vibe. So we've got this one, we've got this little letter envelope-y thing made from scraps. That. These are all these will be so fun to add to this. And we've got one more bundle here. See? Yeah, I was busy having fun. But this one is so cute. Got a tag in there. Old book page. Folded over, just made into pockets. These and this one with a little bit of some cheesecloth. So you can see the vibe of this journal. And I'll just stuff every envelope depending on how many I use, but I'll put special treasures in them. Old tickets, old pieces of ephemera. Very cool. This was a fun one to make. I double lapped. Oh yeah, it didn't work, I guess. I could stick some. Oh yeah, there we go. So I made a double flap. Book page folded up, flap came down, and it's a pocket here and a little flap up there. Could stick something under there and glue these edges. Possibilities are once again endless. See how that is so cool? That would look great in there. So we'll see what I come up with. Either way, I feel like this is going to be the book cover, the journal cover. Stay tuned. We will see what happens, and I'll be sure and share it with you, no doubt. Okay, guys, thanks for watching if you're still here, and I hope you find yourself an old book cover and bring it back to life, back it onto some cardstock, and just have some fun. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. Have a good day.